Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and very good day I wish to all, especially to our beloved lecturer, Madam Wahidah Binti Tumijan. Okay, today I'm going to present my video presentation for completing individual video projects for the subject of SRT605 Statistics in Sport and Behavior Science. Okay, so let's take a look at this video. Okay, I'm gonna show my question and questionnaire that was given to me. This is my question. Okay. The topic is perceived benefit of online shopping, perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping, hedonic motivation for online shopping, trust and security issues in online shopping, and aesthetic content factor and transactional design. Okay. Uh, and this is my questionnaire. There are two sections. The first section is demographic data, section A. The first demographic data is age, and then gender, family socio-economic status, and which is common platform did you always use to purchase product. Okay, and this is section B, factor affecting online purchasing behavior. So there is a scale which is 1 is a strongly disagree and 5 is strongly agree. So this is my questionnaire. So I'm gonna show my transform of questionnaire to the Google form. So here is the Google form that I have created. This is the Google form that I'm using this Google form because this platform are more easier, is more friendly use. This is my Google form. So this is section A, demographic data. So age, gender, family socio-economic status, which e-commerce platform, and this one is a section B. Section B, there is a scale there. Number 1 is strongly disagree and 5 is strongly agree. This is perceived benefit of online shopping. This is perceived risk of disadvantage of online shopping, hedonic motivation for online shopping, trust and security issue. So let's take a look at just okay. Let's take a look at the sorry. Let's take a look at the Google form link here. So just click next. For I just collected about 32 respondents here. Here are all my respondents. Okay, so and then here are the Google Sheet for that questionnaire. And then I transform this Google Sheet to Excel. So I convert the Google Sheet to the Excel. Here is my Excel. Okay. 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 The first instruction that was given to me is let me show you the question. Okay, the first instruction is show and explain the data management. I was told to transfer the data from Excel format to the SPSS data, and then ensure no missing data, no missing or data error in this data, and then clean the data. Check the outlier and the normality of the data. So to do that, this is the way to uh, transfer the data Excel format to the SPSS data. Okay, first I'm gonna click this file and then import data from Excel. Okay, so just now I just transfer the data from the Excel that I have uh, before. So this is the data that have been transferred. So I can see this is the data view. This is the data view and this is the variable view. So at the missing column, I can see there is none missing data for each of the uh, question. Here, none. Okay. So and then I also can see on the data view. There is no missing data here. I got uh, 24 question 1 until question 24. As you can see, there is no missing data, and this is the first 4 column is the demographic data. This is the age, gender, family socio-economic status, and which e-commerce platform. Okay, so to check the first, I'm gonna do the to create the value. Just now I just created the values here, but I'm gonna show the I take the example for the age. So here I click. Okay. So value you just add here. Click number one. So label here. So to make it easier, I just copy from the questionnaire. So here are my question. I can copy here. For value number 1 is less or equal to 18 years old. I just copy and then I paste here. So as there is a 1, 2, 3, 4 category here. So I just make the second value number 2. Make it easier, I just copy from the questionnaire and then I add. This is value number 3. Copy, paste. Value number 4. Copy, paste. Value number 5. Copy, paste. So I just created the values and then click OK. So there is the value for the age. Now let's take another example. I take the question number 1 here. Okay, so for question number 1 at the section B, there is a scale here, which is 1 is a strongly disagree and 5 is strongly agree. So I just do the same. I copy and add the value here. Value number 1, label strongly disagree. So see, Ctrl V, value number 2, disagree, copy, and paste. Value number 3, neutral, V, value number 4, agree, value number 5. But last but not least is strongly agree. So, and after finish, write up this values level. So I click OK. So to make it easier, as the question number 1 until question number 24 are using the same scale. So I just copy and then paste into the same value labels at each of the question. You can see here they are using the same value labels. So I do the same for the Shopee, which e-commerce platform. There is 10 type of shopping e-commerce platforms. Okay. So now I just created a new value labels for the data that I have got. Okay, next the instruction is to check the outlier and the normality of the data. So to do that, go to the XPSS. So click analyze, go to the descriptive statistics and then click explore. So here is the explore pop-up. So to check the outlier, let's say I'm gonna check the outlier for the age. Here, click the age and then transfer to the dependent list. So now you can see the age transferring to the dependent list. So and then I click OK. So as we can see the box plot, there is no outlier. So I can assume that my data for the age category is, I assume that my data for the age category is normal distribute. And then to check the second method to check the normality of the data. So I'm gonna go to the same which is analyze, click analyze and then click this statistic, go to explore and then let's say I'm gonna check for the age category, transfer to the dependent list, click plots and then untick the descriptive, click for none for box plot and click normality plot with test and then I click continue and then I click OK. So this is the data generated. So we go to see the third table, which is test of normality. So the data since I have 24 questions, the Shapiro week test will be used. So as we can see here, the p value is less than 0.03, which is less than alpha. I assume that reject the null hypothesis and I assume that my data is normally distributed. Okay. The next task that I have given is to do the manual scoring. So, okay, this is the second instruction. I must do the following manual scoring to generate the variable for perceived benefit of online shopping, perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping, hedonic motivation for online shopping, trust and security issues in online shopping, aesthetic content factor, and transactional design. So first of all, we need to understand the questionnaire itself. As the questionnaire, we can see here the question number 1 until question number 7 is talking about perceived benefit of online shopping. While question number 8 until question number 13 is talking about perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping. Question number 14 until question number 16 is talking about hedonic motivation for online shopping. And question number 17 until question number 20 is trust and security issue in online shopping. And last but not least, question number 21 until question number 24, talking about aesthetic content factor and transactional design. To do the manual scoring, we go to the SPSS, go to the variable view, we click the transform, compute variables, and then we go to the, we find the function group statistical, and then we click means, and then we click this button. Okay, so the question mark here we must replace with the question based on the factors. Okay, the first factor is talking about perceived benefit of online shopping. Question number 1 until question number 7. So I just click question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. Oh, question number 6 and question number 7. So on each of the question, don't forget to put the comma. Okay, and then I will write the new target variable names. Just write height perceived based on the factors, which is perceived benefits of online shopping. Okay, cannot put the space, but I replace the space with the underscore button. I click OK. So as we can see now, there is a new target variable which is perceived benefit of online shopping. So to check either the system generate the new variable or not, we go to the data view, and as we can see, these are the mean for each of the question and for the perceived benefit of online shopping. Benefit of online shopping. Okay. Okay, now I generate the other factor. Input variables. We send, go to statistical, go to mean, click arrow button, and then replace with the question based on the factors. So question number 8 until question number 13 is perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping. So I click the question number 8 until question number 13. Question number oh, question number 12, and last question number 13. So here, once again, don't forget to put the comma on each of between each of question, and then I rewrite the new name for the new target variable. So as the question number 8 until question 13 is talking about perceived risk and disadvantage, so I just rename if we and this at one figure or online shopping. So and then I click OK. So as we can see now, the system are generated the new variable for perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping. So we continue to do the same for all the three factors. Go to transform, compute variables, reset, go to statistical, go to mean, click error button, and then replace the question marks with the third factor, which is hedonic motivation for online shopping. So hedonic motivation and hedonic motivation for online shopping consists of question number 14 until question number 16. So I click question number 14, 15, and 16. No, I do the same. Don't forget to put the comma, and then I rewrite the new name for the new target variable. And hedonic motivation for online shopping, and then I click OK. We continue to do this another two factors, compute variables, reset, go to statistical, go to mean, click this error, and then replace the question mark. So question number 17 until question number 20 is about trust and security issue in online shopping. So I just click question number 17, 18, 19, and 20. So I do the same. Don't forget to put the comma button and write the new name for the new variables. Trust and security issues in online shopping. Then I click OK. Okay, so I do the last factor. I do the same. Go to statistical, mean, click error button, replace with question number 21, 22, 23, and 24. Don't forget to put the comma button and then write the new name for the new target variable. Statistic content factor transactional design, and then I click OK. So there are 5 new variables for these factors. So I'm gonna check into the data view. As we can see now, there are new columns there. Perceived benefit of online shopping, perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping, hedonic motivation for online shopping, trust and security issue in online shopping, and last but not least, aesthetic content factor and transactional design. Okay, I'm gonna continue my video presentation with the third task. The third task is to show and explain how to analyze the descriptive statistic using SPSS for this variable. The first one is all demographic data, and the second one is all of the factors. Okay, to do the descriptive statistic using SPSS, let me show you how. Okay, we go to the analyze, go to descriptive statistic, and then click frequencies. Okay, so the first one need to do to all of the demographic data. So I just click all the demographic data that I have here: age, gender, family, socio-economic, and which e-commerce platforms. And then I click OK. So the system are generated like this. Okay, for the first table here is the statistic table. Show the valid and missing data. So I got 32 respondents, and there is no missing data for each of the demographic data. You can see here 0, 0, 0, 0. And the second table is about frequency table. As we can see now, for example, for the age, for the frequency table for the age, as we can see, there are 7 respondents for 18 and below 18 years old. 7, which 21.9% of total number of the percentage of 18 years old. And then 7 for 19 to 30 years old, same 21.9%. More than 50 years old, I got 6 respondents with 18.88%. So here the total number of respondents. Okay, for the gender, for the frequency table of gender, as you can see now, the total number of male, the frequency is 16, the percentage is 50%. So in this research, the total number of male and female are the same, which is 16, and with the 50% of percentage for each of male and female in the frequency table. And this is the table of frequency for family socio-economic status. Okay, and the last but not least, the table of frequency for which is e-commerce platform that did you always use to purchase product. So as we can see here, 29 out of 32 are choosing Shopee as a favorite e-commerce platform. Okay, just now I just show the frequency table. So now the third question asks to do the descriptive statistic for all demographic data and all of the factors. So to do that, we go to the SPSS, click analyze, go to descriptive statistic and click descriptive. Okay, so as the question asks to do the descriptive statistic for all variable, I just click for demographic data. So I just click all the demographic data that I have here, and then to do the descriptive statistic for all of the factors. So I just click the all factor that I have here. The first one is perceived benefit of online shopping, perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping, academic motivation, trust and security issues, and last but not least, aesthetic, content factor, and transactional design. So, and then I click OK. So, as we can see here, this is the descriptive static table for all of my demographic data: age, gender, family, socio-economic status, e-commerce platform, and then uh, all of the factor. So as we can see here, this is the total number of the sample, which is 32. For the age, I got one minimum and the maximum is 5. For gender, got only two gender, male and female. One is male, two is female. So one is minimum, two is maximum. For the age, the mean is 2.91. For the gender, 1.50. Okay. And then this is the factors. Okay, minimum is 3.71 and the maximum is 5. For the mean is 4.4464. Basically, this is the descriptive statistic that table that the question number 3 that I have touched, that I have given. Okay, I'm going to continue my video presentation with question number 4. Okay, question number 4 asking me to show and explain how to answer the research objective, which is inferential statistic. The research objective is to compare the different of factor affecting online purchasing behavior between gender. Okay, first of all, to do this, in the SPSS, we must assess the normality. To do this, we go to analyze, descriptive statistic, and then go to explore. Okay, so uh, at the dependent list box, I must choose all the factors given, all the factors that I have. So the first one is perceived benefit, second one perceived risk and disadvantage, and then hedonic motivation, trust and security issues, and last but not least, aesthetic, content factor, and transactional design. At the factor list here, as the question asked me to compare with gender, so I click gender, put it into the factor list. Go to plots, untick the stem and leaf, box plot none, and click the normality plot with test, and then click continue, and then click OK. Okay, so this is the system analyze the result. Okay, so we go to the table of test of normality. Okay, the Shapiro weak test is generally preferred because for a small sample is more powerful. Looking at this Shapiro weak column, this one, significant result, which is P is less than 0.05, indicate non-normality. For aesthetic, content factor, and transactional design, for male, the p-value indicates that the p-value is less than 0.01, which is suggests that the data for this group is not normally distributed, while all other factors have a p-value above 0.05 in the Shapiro weak test, indicate that we do not have enough evidence to reject the normality for this group. Okay, for next step, choose the statistical test. Okay, based on the normality result, I can choose the appropriate statistical test for normally distributed data. I can use a parametric test like the independent t-test to compare means between these two groups. While for the data that is not normally distributed, uh, which is I can use a non-parametric test, which is Mann-Whitney U test, uh, to analyze uh, the 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 to compare the difference of a factor affecting online purchasing behavior between gender. Okay, I'm going to continue my video presentation with the last question that I have given, which is question number 5. Question number 5 asking me to show and explain the step of analyzing the data using statistical analysis that has been chosen. Okay, so like I just said before, I have the data that I have two category of data in my in this research. The first data which is normal and the normally distributed, and the second data which is not normally distributed. Okay, so how to conduct this test? So for each factor that data is normally distributed, I'm gonna use an independent sample t-test to compare the means between the males and females. While for the factor that is not normally distributed, which is the last factor, uh, statistic, content factor, and transactional design, I'm gonna use a non-parametric test, which is Mann-Whitney U test. So let me show you how to do that. Okay, so the first one, I'm gonna conduct the test for normally distributed data. Okay, first I'm gonna click analyze and then go to compare means and proportion and click independent sample t-test. Okay, so like I just said just now, the factor that are normally distributed, I'm gonna put in the test variable. So the factor that normally distributed is are perceived benefit, perceived risk and disadvantage, hedonic motivation, trust and security issue in online shopping. So in the grouping variable, which is gender, so I'm gonna put in the grouping variable. So I click define group. So group 1 is 1, group 2 is 2, which is 1 is male and 2 is female. Then I click continue and then I click OK. So the system now generate the independent sample t-test. Okay, in this table, uh, I can see the Levine test for equality of variance and the t-test for equality of means. So as we can see, this is the factors, the 4 factor that is normally distributed before. So I'm gonna look at the two-sided p-value. So the two-sided for the all of the factors here show that the p-value is more than alpha, which is more than 0.05. As we can see here, this is more than alpha, and this is also more than alpha, and this is also more than alpha. Also then for the trust and security issue in online shopping, the p value also more than alpha. So For all the factor tested here, which is perceived benefit of online shopping, perceived risk and disadvantage of online shopping, hedonic motivation for online shopping, and last, trust and security issue in online shopping. The result indicate that there are no statistically significant differences between gender in terms of this factor affecting online purchasing behavior. This conclusion is based on all the two-sided p-value which is being greater than the conventional alpha level, which is 0.05, suggesting that gender does not have a statistically significant impact on this perception and motivation regarding online shopping within the sample tested. Okay, it is also worth noting that the mean differences are quite small, and the 95% confidence level, a confident interval include 0 for all factor, which is consistent with the lack of significant finding. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how to run the test for non-normality distributed data, which is the last factor, aesthetic, content factor, and transactional design. Okay, let me minimize this. Okay, go to analyze, go to non-parametric test because this is normally distributed data. Go to legacy dialog and choose two independent sample. Okay, at this column, at this pop-up, I'm gonna use for the test variable list, I'm gonna use the last factor, which is non-normally distributed data. So for grouping variable, I'm choosing the gender grouping. Okay, and then click define groups. Group number 1 is 1, group number 2 is 2, and then click continue and test tab. Make sure I'm using a Man Whitney U test, so I click the Man Whitney U test and then click OK. Okay. Okay. As we can see now, the Man Whitney U test show that we gonna look at the asymptotic significance with two tails. The p-value is 0.151. Since the value is greater than the conventional alpha level of 0.05, there is not enough evidence to conclude that there is a statistically significant difference between the rank of the two groups. For this factor, there is also no statistically significant difference in the rank between male and female. This conclusion is based on the two-tailed p-value of 0.151, which suggests that gender does not have a statistically significant impact on the aesthetic content factor in online transactional design within the sample tested. Okay, therefore, for the conclusion, I'm conclude that all of my factors, there is no, based on the result, it can be concluded that all the factors, all the elements of online shopping platform by the are perceived similarly by male and female in the context of this study. So that's all from me. Thank you so much and Assalamualaikum.